Hey guys, well, I'm about to water my beautiful little garden. And if you are with me on Facebook, then you know my garden is small and it blossomed into this big thing unexpectedly. It's my first time ever having a garden. And it blossomed into this big, beautiful thing. So next year, in the season, in the early spring, I am going to extend the garden so it can be bigger now that I have my experience of how big and beautiful and the plants, the flowers and everything. So, let me see. Okay. Can't see me that well, maybe, but stay with me. Okay. So what I've learned also about healing, again, disclaimer, this is not to offend anyone. These are all my personal opinion and experiences, and I don't mean to offend. But what I've learned about healing is that we as a people, most people, are prone to negativity. Um, I thought healing was boring. I thought healing would age me. Like, man, I don't want to just sit up and be in a null and void space. But in healing, there's a lot of work to do. So if you need to keep busy, uh, heal yourself. Heal yourself. Um, we as people are our experience shape us, of course. Oh, our experiences shape us, of course. Okay, now. Um. Okay, let's do it like that. Of course, our experiences shape us, but that's not who we are. We're not going to allow trauma and negative experiences to shape us. Let me do that. We're not going to, they shape us. I'm sorry. I'm multitasking. Bear with me. But we're not going to allow them to define who we are. Your trauma or whatever experiences you had, negative or otherwise, does not define you. It just helps to mold you into a particular type of person. And I see a lot like gardens and flowers. We are. We need the nutrients of the sun. We need the warmth of the sun. We need to be watered. We need to water our spirits with positivity, because in doing the work, baby, whether it's shadow work or whether it's healing work, and honestly speaking, healing work consists of shadow work. But any type of work you're doing for self-improvement, you need to water yourself. You need to take care of yourself. I'm learning that because, honey, I spend so long taking care of other people that I did not take care of myself. Health-wise, I did. And I know that's a part of it. So health-wise, I did. But mentally, I didn't. I had a whole entire guilt complex about taking care of myself because I always felt like I needed to be there for other people. I have this healing spirit about me that is so very hard on me. I had to recognize it is hard on me. My healing spirit is like, listen, in order to become this better person, in order to become a better mom, in order to become a better granddaughter, in order to become a better you, someone or something has to be sacrificed, right? And you are in a position to be the sacrificial lamb, because your children need their mom. They're innocent. They're still growing and learning. Your grandmother, her health is deteriorating. Your health is good. She needs you. Your uncle, you know, you guys have each other back. We're like, you know, a team all by ourselves. So you have to be the sacrifice. You have to sacrifice yourself, and in order to help others, right? And so that's what I was doing. So now I'm at the point in my life where I believe everybody is pretty good, but aside from them being pretty good, I realized that I have to take care of myself mentally in order to be an asset to anyone else, right? I was taking care of baby daddy, and I mean even mentally too, because I knew that he was going through something in there. I know the experience that he had to be in that situation had to be traumatic. So I'm holding everything down out here. And without separation, it just took a total mental toll on me. And it got me to the point where I was like, baby, if you don't shape yourself up, we about to check the fuck out. Just mentally, because it's just like I have had fucking enough. And so I'm not going to sacrifice myself anymore. Everybody seems to be okay except for me. And I am not claiming or saying that I'm mentally unstable. I'm saying that dealing with this breakup has shown me just how much of myself I have given to other people and not to myself. So I need to water myself. I need to love up on myself. I need to redirect my energy and my focus into what it is that I want. Because as long as I take care of myself, everyone else will reap the benefits of me being good. All the people that I love. So I don't have to sacrifice for them anymore. I don't have to do that. They are going to be good because of the sacrifices that I made so far. And now that I'm taking the time to be able to heal myself, there we go. I see my watermelons growing, and I am very, very excited and happy. So, me taking the time out to take care of myself, they'll continue to get to benefit from that. And that also makes me happy, because I love who I love, how I love, and I always want, and I always want, what is this? What happened, mama? Sorry. I always want everybody to be okay. A stem looks like it has bent, and that makes me sad. I want her to be okay. Yeah. So, I gotta take care of me. And that's what I'm doing. Okay, hold on now. Hold on, brother. Oh. Okay, wait, let me turn it off from downstairs. So, I just came out to water my garden. And, well, in the process of watering my garden, I realized I had a divine message that I had to get out. Oh, I came in the house and it is dark, so hold on. And so, baby, yes, I'm a little bit winded. I have to get out in nature. She's calling for me to come out and do some outside healing. But honey, it is hot. You know it's hot when my waves, look, child, 'cause they sweating out. Healing is a motherfucker. And it's not boring like you think it was. I thought I just had to kind of like sit in one spot and kind of just, because I am in hermit mode. I did retreat to go within myself and figure some things out of what I needed to do and how to proceed. But it is far from boring. It is a lot of work mentally and spiritually and physically. So there's always things that you can keep yourself occupied with. I noticed that I have to stay occupied to a large degree. Part of being able to keep my thoughts occupied is to keep transmuting the energy, because sometimes that negative energy, it will consume you if you let it. It has to be mind over matter. You have to shut a part of your mind down so that the matter that's trying to overtake it will be ceased. You have to then raise your vibration to come out of that. You have to tell that part of the mind, regardless of how the fuck you feel, you're going to be all right, because we're going to get through this. We're going to get past it. We're going to get over it. I have to go into prayer sometime, because baby, when I tell you sometime I be feeling like I'm going to catch a case, okay? But it's all a part of the process. And the sad but unfortunate thing about this journey is that I realized that I'm going to lose some people. But everybody in your life is for a season. It's temperamental. We are all here in 6 degrees of separation to help each other get from one level to the next. So I am trying not to feel away, because I know us as humans, we make things harder than they have to be. I'm trying not to feel away about losing certain people, because some people you're not ready to lose. Some people, they bring such a positive experience while they're in your life or in their season that you kind of don't want to let that go. And maybe you don't have to let it go. The spirit will guide you and let you know when it's time for them to go, or if they came to stay. But I'm just trying to separate or compartmentalize my attachments from my bonds, the bonds that I have, and from the seasonal people, from the lifetime people, from the experience of it all, from the negative, from the positive, But I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm just pissed the fuck off, because not just the fact that I deserve better. I think the realization of a lot of things are coming to me. And that's what pisses me off, because it seems unfair. It seems unfair that that's the facts. It seems unfair that the reality of it is I have to take accountability. I would love to just say, it's him. This motherfucker is him. It's him. It's him. But I have to take accountability. Also, it's a lot of shit I ain't gonna fucking carry. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna carry all the fucking weight for some bullshit that he was on. But the weight that I do have to carry, the accountability that I'm taking, is just like a motherfucker. And I read somewhere also that a lot of people now, because they know the meaning of narcissism, that is frequently used and is being thrown around a lot, and people really still don't even know what it means. But let me just tell you something about narcissist, because I found out that that's what he is according to my research. But let me tell you something about narcissism. It's not that it's fucking being thrown around and just giving a title to fucking anyone. That's not the fucking case. What it is as a community and as a whole group, as we move forward into healing and we finding out different things about people, characteristics, personality traits and things like that, as we move forward into the process of our healing, we may speak to professionals or we may speak to friends, but we're finding out different titles of people. So it's not just now that they're a hater. It's not just now that they're jealous. It's not just now that they're envious. It's not just now that they are just one particular thing, because at the time that's all we knew to be able to associate them with. You know, we didn't fully know what narcissist meant until somebody somewhere went to therapy in the process of their healing, and said, oh shit, guess what I found out? And this is that, and that is this. So now you passing on the knowledge. And now the word is now getting not just realized, but it has a new meaning to us, because we're just really figuring out in the process of our healing what a narcissist really is. So if the fucking shoe fit, then you gotta wear the fucking shoe. You can't just say, oh, because it's being used so much, I don't want to claim that that's what they are. I don't want to say that's what they are. If that's what the fuck they are, that's what the fuck they are. I don't give a fuck what nobody else got to say. If they're a fucking narcissist, they're a narcissist. And a lot of us don't really realize that we're dealing with narcissists, because again, this is new in the healing process. This is new in the community. This title, this label is new. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that everyone you come across is narcissistic just because they may be jealous or they may be envious. It doesn't mean that. But when you look up the definition, when you speak to someone, a psychiatrist, when you speak to a psychologist, when you speak to a mental health professional, and they are able to give you statistical data, factual research, and potent information, and you compare that to someone that you know, if that's what they are, that's what the fuck they are. And that's what the fuck he is. And the thing about realizing that you're dealing with a narcissist, it hurts because they don't have the capacity to care. And I realized, like, what the fuck? So I've been dealing with someone for so long that just didn't fucking care. But they presented that they could. They representative of who they wanted me to think that they were, had me believe that they actually did care. And it's this whole psyche of just getting caught up in somebody else's bullshit. And it's kind of like I felt blindsided, because I'm going off of the heart. I'm going off the way I feel, because I'm so total opposite of narcissism. And it's just like, oh my God, I totally got fucking played. I totally got manipulated. It's not just a fucking blow to the ego. Thank goodness it wasn't, and it's not a blow to my self-worth. It is not. It doesn't make me feel like I'm not worthy. Thank God I don't feel that. But it does piss me off that I didn't catch it. You know, I just feel like I'm smarter. Like, and I never felt like it couldn't happen to me. I'm not exempt from anything. I can be real about that. So I never felt like it couldn't happen to me. I just felt like because I love this person so much and we shared so much history, that he felt the same way. Lo and behold, he was never capable of feeling that. And that hurts, to know that you poured so much into someone, and the reason why you didn't get it back is because they don't have what it takes to give it back. But they were faking the whole time. And that's one thing about me. I'm a realist. And if you cannot deal with me on the terms that in agreements that we have set between one another in any type of relationship, I will bow out gracefully. I advise you to do the same. I can't stand a fake motherfucker. I can't. I don't know how the fuck y'all motherfuckers be around people that you don't like. I don't have that much time in my fucking day. I don't want to be around no motherfucker that I don't like, because I'm too busy trying to be around people that love, respect me. Like, everything is mutual and high vibrational. So those are the fucking people I want to be around. I don't want to be around a motherfucker that don't like me, and that I don't really know if that's a good or bad thing. I can't reach that point yet. You know what I'm saying? I can't reach that point yet. But yeah, narcissism is a motherfucker. So, just pay attention to the signs and save yourself. Save yourself, baby, because this shit is real.